Hi students, so we finished our 8th aphorism. Now after this aphorism is over, I was just thinking that have you ever thought that what keeps us human beings running? Of course, when somebody dies, we look at the dead body, we suppose we do an autopsy, we find out the heart has stopped working and the lungs have stopped working. Why is that all the working things suddenly one fine day stop? Hahnemann has rightly told that man is mystery, and it's a fact because we know that this human body looks like a machine with so many things working in its way, some nut or bolt getting loose here, then yet the body moves. Then why is that a body which was working so fine, all of a sudden the body ceases to work? So what is that one particular thing which makes us all work? Now our system is told that our system is not scientific. That's what homeopathy is told, it's not scientific. There is no other system which is as scientific as our system. That's what I tell. Of course, when you finished your BHMS, you understand this thing. But how do they explain this? Only things which can be seen through eyes, do they become that they are true? So there is something which is governing my body as I am standing here and talking to you. Is it true or not? This is a food for your thought. And if you feel likewise, of course you can always put in my comment section. But why I am telling all this? Because if you have to understand this human body, you have to understand that there is something in me which is making my organs work, which is making me talk, which is making me express, which even helps me to defend. If somebody just comes and raises my body, my hands will just go up and I will panic and my adrenaline, noradrenaline levels will work. But why does my brain work like that? It's all because of some force inside us, something which governs our body. And what is that something? That something is vital force. VF, vital force. Now, vital force, when explanation for this comes, many homeopaths think that this is a one thing which has made us weak. Homeopathy, it has made it weak. But believe me, this is a one thing which makes us understand that how does our drugs act, what is actually happening in our body and how to set it right. Now, vital force, if you see, I'll be explaining each aphorism to you, but still I'll be putting it in a group so that you can understand it better. Now, vital force and its explanation is given from aphorism 9 to 19. So, first I will put the aphorisms and explain you. Then I will go into detail of each aphorism and explain. So, aphorism 9 and 10, including 10, is vital force in health. Aphorism 10 to 14, including 14, is vital force in disease. Aphorism 15 speaks about holistic concept. Aphorism 16 is vital force and how our medicines act. Aphorism 17 is vital force in cure. Aphorism 18 is choice of remedy. Aphorism 19 is definition of disease cure and medicines. These are the short forms. I think you got it. So this is how we explain about vital force. Now this is important because in exam vital force comes as an essay question, and you can just write this in the starting that this is how it is explained, and then go to explain each thing in detail, so that even the person who is reading your paper can understand that you have understood well about vital force. So we will be going each thing in detail. In this video, I will be first telling you about vital force in health. So, vital force in health. When Aphorism 9 explains about vital force and its qualities. What are the qualities of vital force? So, first there are four qualities, important qualities of vital force. The first one is vital force is spiritual. When I tell spiritual, don't think about like spirit or ghost or God, after we die this thing turns into ghost. No. Spiritual means immaterial. It cannot be seen. But can be felt. How can we feel it? By its effects. I am breathing, my heart is beating, my pulse is there, I am able to talk, I am able to think. Of course, that's how spiritual my vital force is. So, the first quality of vital force is that it is spiritual. The second quality is autocratic. Now, what does autocratic mean? Auto means self and keratos means powered. So, it is self-powered and it has its own rules according to which it works. So, it works on its own rules. The third is automatic. Of course, you know this word. Automatic means self-acting. That is, it reacts to any stimuli which is against itself. This is, this means which. Okay. So, short form for that. So, if any foreign body tries to enter our body starts reacting immediately. If a bacteria or virus, anything, whether material, immaterial, enters our body responds to it. So, it is automatic. Then the fourth quality, that is dynamic. That is force in action. So, it is there in all our cells and it governs our body. So, it is present in all our cells and it governs our body. How does it govern our body? In a harmonious way. So, this is about the ninth aphorism, which is vital force and its qualities. What are the qualities? Spiritual, autocratic, automatic and dynamic. Okay. Then we'll go to 10th aphorism. So what does the 10th aphorism tell us? Aphorism 10th tells us that without vital force, what happens if there is no vital force? No sensations, no functions and no self-preservation. That is, indirectly we are dead. That's what it means. So this is about aphorism 9th and 10th, which is vital force in health. So thank you. Stay tuned for more. In the next class we will see the other aphorisms.